The river looks calm at first glance, but beneath its surface lives a world that feels almost mythical. Creatures that have survived for millions of years, species that are sacred, endangered, powerful, and sometimes barely understood. The Ganges River Basin isn't just a river system, it's a living artery supporting one of the most densely populated regions on Earth, and yet hidden within its currents are some of the most fascinating species you've probably never fully explored. If you think you know river wildlife, well, this will change your perspective. One of the most iconic yet elusive residents is the Ganges River dolphin. Nearly blind, it navigates using echolocation, turning murky waters into a sensory map of clicks and echoes. Watching its surface is like catching a secret, the brief curve of its body, gone in seconds. It's not just rare, it's a symbol of the river's health. And here's the twist. Despite being protected, its survival hangs by a thread due to pollution and habitat disruption, making every sighting feel like a fragile victory. Then there's the gharial, a crocodilian that looks almost prehistoric, with its long, narrow snout lined with sharp teeth, designed perfectly for catching fish. Unlike its more aggressive relatives, the gharial is surprisingly shy around humans, but its appearance alone feels like something out of another era. Once widespread, it's now critically endangered, and its presence in the Ganges Basin is a reminder of how dramatically ecosystems can shrink within a single human lifetime. Lurking beneath the surface with an entirely different kind of presence is the giant freshwater stingray. Massive, powerful, and rarely seen, it can grow to astonishing sizes, blending into the riverbed like a hidden force of nature. Encounters with it are rare enough to feel legendary, and yet it exists quietly, reminding us how little we truly know about what lies beneath even the most studied rivers. The Ganges shark adds another layer of mystery. Often confused with the more famous bull shark, this species is uniquely adapted to freshwater environments. Sightings are extremely rare, which only fuels its reputation as one of the least understood large predators in the world. It's a reminder that even in a river used daily by millions, apex predators can still remain hidden in plain sight. Breaking the tension of predators and giants is the vibrant mahseer fish, often called the tiger of the river by anglers. Known for its strength and speed, it represents both ecological importance and cultural significance. For many communities, it's not just a fish. It's a connection to tradition, livelihood, and the rhythm of the river itself. On the softer side of the ecosystem, the smooth-coated otter brings energy and intelligence into the mix. Highly social and playful, these otters move in groups, hunting and interacting in ways that feel almost human. But their playful nature masks a serious reality. Habitat loss and water pollution are pushing them into increasingly smaller pockets of safety. Then comes a creature that feels almost mythical in its own right, the Indian soft-shell turtle. With its flattened body and long neck, it looks unlike the turtles most people imagine. It plays a crucial ecological role, often acting as a scavenger that helps keep the river clean. In a system as heavily used as the Ganges, that role is more important than ever. Equally fascinating is the hilsa fish, a migratory species that travels between the sea and the river, tying together entire ecosystems. It's also deeply embedded in regional culture and cuisine, making it one of the most economically important species in the basin. Its journey upstream is not just a biological event, it's a seasonal story that communities anticipate each year. Hidden among reeds and riverbanks is the fishing cat, a stealthy predator that thrives in wetlands. Unlike most cats, it's an excellent swimmer, diving into the water to catch fish with precision. It's a perfect example of adaptation, blurring the line between terrestrial and aquatic life. Yet, like many others on this list, it faces increasing pressure as wetlands disappear. And finally, there's the bar-headed goose, a migratory bird that crosses the Himalayas at extreme altitudes to reach the Ganges Basin. Its journey is one of the most physically demanding migrations in the animal kingdom. When it arrives, it transforms the riverbanks into a temporary sanctuary, adding a layer of global connection to what might otherwise seem like a localized ecosystem. What ties all these species together isn't just geography, it's survival against odds that continue to grow. The Ganges River Basin is a place where ancient life meets modern challenges, where sacred traditions intersect with environmental realities. Each species tells a story, not just of evolution, but of resilience, adaptation, and the delicate balance that keeps this vast ecosystem alive. And the deeper you look, the more you realize this isn't just a river. It's a living narrative, constantly unfolding and increasingly at risk of losing its most extraordinary characters.